The biggest objective for me as a choreographer is when people watch my work, I want them to get lost in it. I want them to be so captivated in the moment, and I want the experience for them to be visceral so that they're feeling something inside. I started out when I was 19. I'm really late for a dancer, actually. And within 4 years, I was able to make it, train and have a career out of it. I was a gymnast for 8 years. That was actually my first passion for anything physical. My parents decided that they didn't want me to do it anymore. They couldn't afford it. And I was in college, and I was like, well, what am I gonna do, So I was a little lost. I just decided to go ahead and take a dance class one day, to sign up for it, spring quarter of my freshman year, and it just literally changed my life. I loved it so much that I was willing to do anything I can to make myself better and to make a career out of it. And a lot of people were sort of doubting whether I was ever going to have a career. But a month after I graduated, I ended up going to New York. It just so happens that I was taking class at the Jose Limon School. There was somebody there from Repertory Dance Theater of Salt Lake City, Utah, and they said, send in your video reel. So I sent my video reel in. They flew me in to audition. I ended up getting the job. When you found what it is that your purpose in life? As soon as I took that dance class, I knew that this was my calling, that dance was my calling. While I was dancing, I actually got to Nagano, Japan. I actually got to dance at the Olympics at the closing ceremony. The work that I do, obviously, is influenced by a lot of different things that I did as a dancer. The movement style that I have is sort of a mishmash of a lot of different things that I used to do and I've learned. The program that I graduated from is contemporary and modern based, which is a lot of theoretical type of dancing and sort of ethereal. But the training from the program that I got from was so well-rounded at that point. I went from becoming a modern dancer to a ballet dancer. Normally it's the reverse. You're a ballet dancer first and you switch to modern. I think right now there's a resistance between the fusing of both the ballet concert world and the commercial world. And I would love to see those two things fused together. A lot of the dancers in the commercial world have an amazing musicality, an amazing attack that the ballet world doesn't necessarily have, but then the ballet world has a lot of refinement and an artistic integrity and professionalism that I feel the commercial world does not have. But I feel like nowadays, because everything is fusing together in terms of styles and philosophy, I would like to see both worlds mesh together. Through that sort of journey of finding that process, I find who I am as an artist and as a choreographer. I guess the biggest thing is you just have to really be true to who you are and express it. And that is influenced how I have developed the philosophy and the curriculum of the school. Nuevo is new in Spanish. It's a new way of training dancers. What I want to do with Nuevo School of Contemporary Dance is to take the training methods from the commercial world and training methods from the concert artistic world and put them together. The beauty about this school is that you're able to develop not only the technique but their artistry. And with all these different styles, they're able to find who they are, and not only that, really give them opportunity to have this wide range of movement vocabulary to work with, to eventually have them inspired to where they can create the movement themselves. I would love for my work, and hopefully my work exudes this message, is that they're not only inspired by watching my work, but they're feeling something at that moment. So if it's emotionally captivating or gritty or sad, or if it's happy, whatever it is that the choreography entails, I want the audience to be captivated by it. movement invention is never an issue for me. For me, it's putting together the best possible piece of art. I want them to feel something, to be inspired by it, so that when they get out of there, they'll be like, you know what, that just motivates me to want to become a better writer or become a better person, or reminds me of a moment in my life, a poignant moment in my life. You know, it takes you back to that moment.
Just breathe. Just breathe. Just believe. So
It's a very not only interactive experience, but on a multi-dimensional and emotional level. Heart, mind, body, and soul, they're captivated by the work on stage.